Hello everyone, it's Ginger Boy here, and this is my Christmas message for 2020. 2020, the year, the year that the bin bag went out more than any of us. The year that office workers were working at home, and if your partner wanted a cup of tea, your partner shout, "Gary, tea! Gary, where's my tea? No!" The year that everybody was doing TikTok. Da 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 da. The year that Chanel the parrot went missing. The year that we watched stuff on TV. The year that we were streaming stuff and watching stuff on Netflix, Disney Plus, Apple, BritBox. The year that we were streaming pretty much everything. And the year that we were dancing through the darkness. The year that we were dancing on Zoom in our living rooms, in our kitchens. The year that toilet rolls ran out. The year that pasta was running out. The year that we did our baking. The year that we learned a new language, such as Spanish, hola, or Israel, or any new language, or anything. But amongst this new strange year, we said a huge thank you to all of the key essential workers. Remember when we clapped for them and we got our pots and pans and we were clapping through the windows? And we continue to say thank you to all of the key workers this year, from the postman to the doctors to the nurses to the care workers who are working in care homes to the community care workers who go out to other people's homes and are making sure that our elderly people are safe, to the supermarket staff, to the bin men, to the lorry drivers who deliver our food. We continue to say thank you, and we continue to be grateful of all the things that you have done throughout this year. So thank you all so much for working so hard. Now it's safe to say that 2020 has been a pretty tough year for me and so many people. Now, Christmas isn't cancelled, but we are going to be celebrating it differently than how we would have normally celebrated this year. Now, normally in my Christmas message, I would always say to, if you were going to a restaurant, if you're going to a bar, please be kind to the bar staff and the hospitality staff. But sadly, all the restaurants all the restaurants are shut, as we know. But fingers crossed that next year will be a much better year. Now, I also want to say a huge special thank you to Marcus, the football player, who was raising concerns and helping food banks, giving kids food banks, to Captain Seaton Moore, and to everyone else who raised money for the fantastic NHS. Now, Christmas as we know it is a time about joy. It's a time about giving and laughter. But sadly, as we know it, due to the way things are, not everyone is going to be spending time with their friends or family. Now, Christmas can be a time for loneliness. So it's important, really, than ever before, that we be kind towards each other. We have to be kind towards each other. So look out for your neighbours. See if they want anything. Continue to call, and continue to stay safe, and continue to wash your hands. But for now, we celebrate Christmas, and we continue to say thank you to all of the key workers. And I want to say a huge special thank you to my cousin, Leanne Myotic, who this year is going to be delivering Christmas meals to anyone. And if anyone does want a Christmas meal, please do not be afraid. And don't be ashamed, because some people will have lost their jobs, some people are on furlough, and Christmas are struggling. And so Christmas is going to be a tough one. But we're all in this together. We will get through this. And fingers crossed that next year will be a better year. Hopefully it'll be a much better year. Fingers crossed. But in the meantime, we all need to be kind to each other. We all need to be safe. We all need to continue helping the food banks. To all of the people who have helped the food banks this year, thank you so much. These food banks help a lot of people, and it's important that we don't panic buy. It's important that we help these food banks so that we make sure that families who are suffering get food. So do not panic buy if you are going shopping. Do not panic buy. You don't need to, okay? And to anyone who's feeling alone, it's okay not to be okay. But we will get through this. And I'm sending lots of love to anyone who is feeling down. I'm sending lots of love to anyone who might have lost someone, to people who have sadly lost their jobs. I'm sending lots of virtual cuddles. But we will get through this. No, we will get through this. It's only temporarily. It's only temporarily. And when we do get through it, let's not take for granted all the things that we've missed out on. And more than anything, let's be kind towards all of the businesses that have not opened yet. Let's all be kind to the performers who, who have not performed, who haven't performed on a stage, who haven't performed at any events. It really is important to be kind towards each other. Let's be kind, let's be safe, let's continue to wash our hands, and let's talk. Let's talk more to each other. Call your friends, call your family, and stay safe. But for now, I'm wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Lots of Ginger Boy love from me. Let's hope that next year will be a better year. Lots of Ginger Boy love from me. And a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year!